What if the difference between financial stress and financial freedom isn't your salary, but your habits? Not your degree, not your background, not even how much money you make right now, but the small decisions you repeat every single day. Because no one is born knowing how to manage money. No one magically wakes up financially confident. The truth is, every stable, secure, and wealthy person you admire once started as a beginner, confused, uncertain, and maybe even overwhelmed. The only thing that separated them from everyone else, they chose to learn the right financial habits early. In this video, you're going to discover the powerful financial habits every beginner must master to build stability, eliminate stress, and take control of their future, starting from exactly where you are today. Financial freedom is not built in a day, not won in a lottery, and not gifted by luck. It is built quietly, consistently, and intentionally through habits that shape your behavior every single day. If you are a beginner on your financial journey, understand this: money is less about math and more about mindset. It is less about how much you make and more about what you consistently do with what you make. Every wealthy, secure, and confident individual you admire once stood exactly where you are now, uncertain, perhaps overwhelmed, maybe even intimidated by numbers, bills, and responsibilities. But the difference between those who struggle forever and those who rise is simple: they choose habits over excuses. The first financial habit every beginner must learn is awareness. You cannot control what you refuse to measure. Know where your money is going. Track every expense, no matter how small. That morning coffee, that quick online purchase, that subscription you forgot about, these tiny leaks silently drain your potential. Awareness creates clarity, and clarity creates power. When you see your financial reality clearly, you stop guessing and start deciding. The second habit is intentional spending. Every dollar you earn represents the time, energy, and effort you've invested. Spending it carelessly means wasting pieces of your life. Ask yourself before every purchase: does this bring long-term value, or is it a short-term impulse? This simple pause builds discipline, and discipline builds freedom. The third habit is paying yourself first. Before bills, before shopping, before entertainment, save something. Even if it is small, even if it feels insignificant, saving is not about amount, it is about identity. When you save first, you declare to yourself, "My future matters." Over time, that small percentage grows into security, confidence, and opportunity. Another critical habit is living below your means. Society will tempt you with comparison, with status symbols, with the illusion that success looks like expensive gadgets and flashy lifestyles. But true financial strength often looks quiet. It looks like saying no when others say yes. It looks like patience when others choose debt. Living below your means creates margin, and margin creates peace. You begin to breathe easier when your income is higher than your expenses, not the other way around. Speaking of debt, managing and eliminating high-interest debt must become a priority habit. Debt is not just financial, it is emotional. It weighs on your mind, drains your confidence, and limits your choices. Create a clear repayment plan. Attack one balance at a time. Celebrate small wins. Each payment is not just reducing numbers, it is reclaiming freedom. Alongside debt management, build the habit of creating an emergency fund. Life is unpredictable. Jobs change, health fluctuates, responsibilities grow. An emergency fund is not pessimism, it is preparation. It transforms fear into calm because you know that when uncertainty knocks, you are not powerless. Investing is another habit beginners must develop early. Many believe investing is only for the rich or the financially gifted, but that belief keeps people stuck. Time is your greatest asset. The earlier you start, even with small amounts, the more compound growth works in your favor. Learn basic principles. Understand risk. Think long-term. Avoid chasing trends or get-rich-quick promises. Wealth has grown steadily, not dramatically. Education itself must become a financial habit. Read books, listen to podcasts, study basic principles of budgeting, saving, investing, and earning. Financial literacy empowers you to make decisions with confidence instead of fear. The more you understand money, the less it controls you. Another essential habit is increasing your income capacity. Saving alone is powerful, But increasing your earning ability multiplies your potential. Invest in skills. Improve your communication. Learn something valuable that the market needs. When you focus on growth rather than limitation, you expand your financial future. Patience is a hidden but powerful habit in a world obsessed with instant results. Financial growth can feel slow. There will be months when progress seems invisible. But remember, habits compound quietly. Just as poor habits slowly create chaos, strong habits slowly build strength. Consistency outperforms intensity every time. Avoid lifestyle inflation, the tendency to increase spending as income rises. When you earn more, resist the immediate urge to upgrade everything. Instead, upgrade your investments, your savings, your freedom. Gratitude is also a financial habit. When you appreciate what you have, you reduce impulsive desire for what you do not need. Gratitude anchors you in contentment while ambition drives you forward. Balance both. Protect your credit reputation. Pay bills on time. Be responsible for obligations. Your financial reputation travels ahead of you, opening or closing doors before you even knock. Automation can become your silent ally. Automate savings. Automate bill payments. Automate investments where possible. Good systems reduce temptation and simplify discipline. Generosity is another surprising but impactful habit. Giving, within your means, shifts your relationship with money from fear to abundance. It reminds you that money is a tool, not a master. Review your progress regularly. Monthly check-ins transform drifting into direction. Adjust goals. Correct mistakes. Celebrate milestones. Self-honesty creates sustainable growth. Avoid emotional spending by recognizing triggers. Stress, boredom, and comparison often drive unnecessary purchases. Learn healthier responses. Build resilience instead of receipts. Surround yourself with people who respect financial responsibility. The environment influences behavior. Conversations about goals, growth, and discipline shape your standard. Forgive your past mistakes. Many beginners feel shame about previous mismanagement. Shame delays action. Awareness fuels change. Your financial story is not defined by yesterday's decisions but by today's commitment. Focus on long-term vision instead of short-term pleasure. Picture the freedom you desire: freedom from paycheck to paycheck living, freedom from panic, freedom to choose opportunities boldly. Let that vision guide daily choices. Learn the difference between assets and liabilities. Assets put money back into your life. Liabilities take it away. Train your mindset to build assets consistently. Practice delayed gratification. The ability to wait today creates abundance tomorrow. Simplicity is strength. Complex plans often fail, but simple, consistent habits endure. Track your net worth periodically, not to obsess, but to observe progress. Celebrate even small upward movements. Remember that setbacks are lessons, not verdicts. Markets fall, expenses rise, and unexpected events occur. Adapt, continue, persist. The journey to financial confidence is not glamorous, it is intentional. It is built in quiet evenings reviewing budgets, in disciplined mornings choosing savings over impulse, in courageous moments saying no to what weakens your future. Most importantly, understand that money amplifies character. Develop integrity, patience, humility, and wisdom alongside financial habits. These foundational qualities will protect and multiply your progress. Your financial beginning does not have to be perfect. It only has to be committed. Small, disciplined actions repeated daily transform your trajectory more than occasional dramatic efforts. Starting now, even imperfectly, creates momentum, and momentum builds belief. Believe that you are capable of mastering money instead of fearing it. Believe that your future self is worth today's discipline. Believe that with steady habits, clarity, and resilience, you can transform confusion into control and scarcity into stability. Financial growth is not about becoming obsessed with wealth. It is about becoming empowered with choices. Every dollar saved, every debt reduced, every skill learned, every wise decision made is a brick laid in the foundation of your future. You do not need to know everything to begin. You only need the courage to start and the discipline to continue. So today, not tomorrow, not next month, today, take one small financial step. Track your expenses. Open a savings account. Write down a repayment plan. Read one article about investing. Choose one action that aligns with your future, because the life you want financially is not waiting for luck, it is waiting for your decision. Take that step now, commit to one habit, and begin building the future you deserve.